What's up guys, my name's Sam with Wiki, and this is Going Nuclear. This series is all about getting the nuclear medal in Black Ops 2, which if you didn't know is a 30 gun streak. This game is Demolition on Overflow with the Type 25 assault rifle, the newly buffed Type 25 mind you. There was a new patch that came out about a week ago as I'm recording this commentary, and it addressed a ton of gun rebalancing. The biggest things in the patch was that it nerfed the PDW and the MSMC once again for the third time now, but it also buffed up the Type 25 as well as some of the other assault rifles. And I covered the entire patch on my channel if you want to check it out. So with the best SMGs being nerfed and the assault rifles being buffed, it is beneficial to use the assault rifles now more than ever before. So with that being said, I thought I would make a video showing and giving you guys some tips for getting nuclear medals with assault rifles, or any other kind of good gameplay for that matter. So first off, I'm going to break down my class setup that I'm using in this gameplay. I got the Type 25 with the cool new graffiti camo on there, which is my favorite camo for this gun. I like how the new camos, they vary in their look for the different guns. I think that's really cool. My attachments are quick draw, suppressor, and fast mags. The perks are pretty standard. I got Ghost, Toughness, Scavenger, and then Dexterity. This perk setup is probably the best 4-perk setup for getting high gun streaks and kill streaks in Black Ops 2. If you wanted to go with only 2 attachments and then add another perk maybe, I would suggest going with Flak Jacket. And then finally, my score streaks are the Stealth Helicopter, Orbital VSAT, and the Escort Drone, which in my opinion is the best score streak setup for getting nuclear medals. And I talked all about that in a previous episode of Going Nuclear. If you want to check it out, I have an entire playlist on my channel with every single Going Nuclear video. Now with the assault rifles, your character moves slower than they would if they were using a submachine gun. But in the recent patch, one of the changes to the Type 25 was that you actually run faster with it now. So I definitely noticed a difference when I was using the Type 25, and it feels like you run almost as fast, if not as fast, with the Type 25 as if you had a submachine gun. Also, assault rifles have a longer raise time than submachine guns do, which is the time that it takes to raise your gun up after sprinting, and SMGs typically are going to have a faster rate of fire, putting you at a disadvantage up close, obviously. To counter this, I would highly recommend using the perk Dexterity and the quick draw attachment, which I am using in this gameplay as I mentioned earlier. This will allow you to be deadly at pretty much any range with a good assault rifle. One downside to the Type 25 in particular is that you only start out with 3 extra magazines, so unfortunately I found myself running out of ammo a lot, even with Scavenger, and even in this gameplay I had to pick up the Remington to get a few kills with that to keep my streak alive. And by the way, the Type 25 is not the only good assault rifle, and it might not even be the best assault rifle. The Scar also got buffed. It seemed like the Scar was one of those guns that you either loved or you hated. For me, I wasn't a huge fan, but because I felt like the recoil was too much and there wasn't enough damage there. But after the patch, it is very, very, very good, and it's a 3-shot kill at any distance. Also, the SWAT has become a very strong weapon. Even if you don't have select fire on it, it's still very good. With select fire, it's very good. And then the not the Type 25, but the AN-94 has been solid since the start of the game. So really, it's just personal preference. But with all of these assault rifles, if you add the quick draw and dexterity, you are setting yourself up for some great things. It seems like the assault rifles have always been in the shadow of the SMGs for Black Ops 2, but maybe they are starting to take over, or at least catch up to the submachine guns, especially if the trend continues and Treyarch continues to nerf the submachine guns. It breaks my little heart every time they nerf a gun that I like and that is a good weapon and it actually kills people. It seems like there's a lot of bad weapons in this game that I just can't stand using, and it could, just because it seems like they don't kill people, and I guess that is the essential reasoning on why they're doing these patches every so often. So we're just gonna have to keep adjusting to these patches every few weeks, because it does seem like they're going to keep nerfing the good weapons, and buffing the bad ones. This gameplay is just about over. Only 2 kills left here. I managed to get the nuclear with about 30 seconds left in the game. For a second, I thought I was going to run out of time, so I got a little bit worried, but then I actually got another 5 kills after the nuclear medal. So I ended the game on a 35 gun streak and about a 50 kill streak. Demolition on this map, for whatever reason, is very good to me. I think this is my 3rd or 4th nuclear on this map playing Demolition. So if you are struggling, maybe try out Demolition on Overflow. Look out for Overflow, maybe party up, that's always a good idea. for getting a nuclear medal. And I would suggest just sticking towards the outskirts of the map like I did and spawn trapping as best you can, putting up some VSATs, and you're going to have some success. Next, going nuclear is probably going to be another challenge type of a game, but let me know in the comments if you guys would want to see another video like this, but covering maybe shotguns or LMGs or even sniper rifles. That is the end of this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, check out my channel in the description and blow up that like button. Thanks for watching. Roll out.